Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're back with Team Wilder, and I did delay them a day. I actually did the Maulers yesterday, did the Wilders today because the patch did drop, so we have Solus is available. So let's go ahead and use our Wilder cards. These are all the rare cards that I picked up from running the faction towers. So as you can see, we got quite a few there, which is, I'm hoping, going to be enough to go ahead, which we got Gwyneth there. And Verk, three light bears and a Verk. So rare soulstones here. We got a lot of fodder, I'm hoping, for the Wilder team. Still kind of up in the air if we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep Gorvo, but we're going to go ahead and do our summons. I'm thinking I'm going to go with Almas or Cirrus. I'm not sure which one. I'm leaning more towards Almas just because of his root ability. So when Iran pulls people in, we can go ahead and root them. But we updated the wish list, so there is Solus in the wish list, and this is the team that we're kind of going to build here. Don't know about Kaz. I think I'm going to take Kaz out. Tassie I want to keep in. I think I'm going to go with Cirrus. Cirrus or Almas, let me know if you guys are using them. I love Cirrus's his CC and the ability to push him back, but let's go ahead and do our summons. Hopefully we can get an elite, which 3 rares there, not too bad. All right, another 4. So we have a lot of rare cards that we're building. We do have 1 card on the table, so we'll be able to use that pretty soon. Hopefully the companion summons will bring us something, which not too bad. 3 more Wilders there. Second one is another Wilder. So again, getting quite a few of the rare cards. So we'll go ahead and we'll do our regular summons. Hopefully we can pull some elites, which we got a first one there. It is a copy of Tassie. Very nice. So that should give us enough to get her Elite Plus, which I know I do need a couple more copies, especially to get her Legendary Plus. And look at the blues. That is a lot of fodder cards. So hopefully we need a couple more, which there's another Elite, which it is Wukong. Very nice. All right, come on, we need some double pulls or some triple pulls, which, all right, there's a double pull. Hopefully some Wilders. Skarath, okay. That'll be good for the Mauler Towers and Thorin. So, fortunately, no help there, but we'll go ahead and do some Ascensions. We got a couple copies of Ogi up there. Got the copy of Tassie up. So let's go ahead and continue with the summons. Hopefully we can pull at least 1 or 2 more Wilders would be ideal. Which is just a lot of blue fodder, but we are getting some Wilders in the rare cards. There's another Elite. Copy of Lucius. So Light Bear is getting a lot of love on the Wilder account. And another one, same exact spot. Copy of Titus, okay. This is our last one, which fortunately it's just blue fodder. All right, so we're going to have to see, which that's a lot of emblems, 50 emblems. Oh, we need a little more space. So let's go ahead and clean this out. So we got quite a bit of fodder there. Hopefully we can pull a copy of, I'm hoping Almas or Cirrus. What we get? Oh, we unlocked her. Solus. I wish I would have gotten another copy that we could have gotten her up. And I would have just went ahead and got her up a little bit higher to test her out to see how good she is. But let's go ahead and have a look at this. So we have a lot of heroes, which we got double Ira there. So we'll go ahead and get them up. Again, the double Ira goes to Elite Plus. So let's take a look at our Wilder team here. So we have Leica and Nemora. Nemora, I have enough copies for Ascended. Leica, I don't believe I do. Gorvo, we're still going to have to figure out if we're going to keep him with the shields. They're between all 3 tanks, between Gorvo, Almas, and Cirrus. Gorvo, I don't like the fact that he jumps around. I know he does have a couple pretty good stuns, but I'm not sure if the root would be a little bit better than the stuns. Iran, we already have Ascended. So we have actually 3 elite copies of Nemora there. Then we do have Cirrus and Almas, which I think either way, if we go ahead and get them up, we're not going to be able to get them to Legendary Plus. I don't have additional copies of either of them. Nope, I have 2 elite copies. All right, so I think at this point, we are going to go ahead and I'm going to go with Nemora. Nemora is a healer that is going to stay in the Wilder team. I can't see me taking her out anytime soon. So we did use a copy of Nemora right there to get Ogi up, because I did want to save my other 2 copies. But with getting Ogi up, that'll give us the ability for Nemora to go ahead and take out Ogi, getting her to Mythic Plus. And we still do have our double copies. Remember, on the faction accounts, the main goal right now is to not keep adding stars to heroes, but to get the heroes to Ascended. So this is the only account that actually has 2 Ascended heroes. And she does have the ability to tank. She can be frontline. She does have a tremendous amount of hit points, and she does carry CC. So she is definitely worth getting up. I'm just going to have to get her level quite a bit higher. Let's check our Elder Tree really quick, which I know we did get quite a few heroes up, so we can level up the Elder Tree. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with the rest of my Twisted Essence, but let's go ahead and look at our team now. I know with that, which I do have enough to get his signature item to plus 20. So look at the damage. Now, he is not the primary tank, and that's where I'm deciding between if it's going to be Almas or if it's going to be Cirrus. Kind of leaning more towards Almas, because I know when he pulls them in, he has the ability to root them, causing Iran not to take as much damage, because that will actually be rooted right in front of him. So getting his signature item to plus 24 and leveling him up. So getting the Vortex ability up. And then I think I'm going to be out of gold before he's done. Yep, so 215. Couldn't get him all the way to 220. But that's okay. Nemora, there she is, Ascended. But Leica was the first, so Leica will be the one getting all of the rest of the emblems. So we'll get her signature item up as far as we can, which I think we can get to 13 or 14. I think 14. Yep, 14 will be the stopping point for her. But that means with our regular emblems, we can go ahead and get the Blossom Spear up to plus 10. So this is going to be a very, very solid team. But we're going to save the rest of those. And then we have Gorvo, which still debating on, and then Lorzen as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the campaign push, and we'll see how we do. So we're currently on 18-20. Which I'm hoping to do a really solid push here. I think the addition of Nemora being Ascended is going to be vital to the team. And I love the synergy of Leica and Iran both. I switch up the team comp here because looking at Iran, if I keep him in the back middle spot, he's going to always pull in the same 3 targets, which on some battles are going to be good. And on some battles, you do have to change it up a little bit, because you're going to give free reign to a lot of heroes, like right there with Chimera. If I would have put him in the front, I could have went ahead and pulled her right in, making it very, very easy to take out the team comp. Even here, bringing in Veden, could have swapped it up to the front to bring in Isabella, just because you want to focus on some of the heroes, especially when it's the high priority CC heroes, like your Ardens, that's going to throw the roots, Almas. Here we'll go ahead. Naru is very, very tough, so is Goalless, so definitely pulling in both those targets. And I love the team comp with the synergy and the link with Lorzen. Lorzen links a backline with the front line, so the backline's actually taking damage as Iran is hitting the first 3 opponents, as you can see. He will go ahead and transfer some of that damage to the backline with Lorzen's ability. This is a perfect team. We're going to pull in all 4 heroes there and just absolutely devastating. And Nemora goes down there, but she does have a significant amount of hit points, so she is kind of a pseudo tank that you can pop to the front line. And we are fighting some pretty tough team comps here. I mean, they're getting significant higher. And this one I do swap Iran to the front just for the fact that I want to take out Arden. If Arden is left unchecked, he will root 3 of your heroes. If 3 of them are rooted, majority of the time you can't win the battle. So we'll make sure to be really cognizant of the heroes that we're swapping out and the formation that we have going on throughout the campaign. So here again, Belinda is definitely the priority here. She's another hero that has the ability to just absolutely decimate an entire team. If you've ever seen my Lightbearer videos, She can do a ton of burst AoE damage, but keeping her very low key, especially with the slow that Iran is throwing on her. Not only the sheer damage output that he does, and again with this one, taking out Arden, he is the priority just because we don't want to slow him and we don't want him using the root ability, which there he didn't even get off one root. And looking at the tank, still kind of up in the air with Gorvo, just for the amount of time that he runs around and jumps around and everything else. I'm really feeling that Cirrus or Almas is going to be coming in for Gorvo. I do like his couple stuns abilities, but I think the rooting ability with Almas or the knockback stun with Cirrus might be pretty good, especially if Cirrus has a big sweeping attack there. So let's check out our damage real quick, which 1.4 million, so doing about the same as Sophia and Belinda were doing at the stages. And this is another one where Brutus and Gorvo is a good combination because pretty much the only thing we want Gorvo to do, if he can pop Brutus's shield, great, but we just want him to go ahead and hold Brutus. That way Brutus doesn't actually get to the back line. So again, Iran with 5 kills there. And 1.58 million, so definitely carrying the entire team. But like the rest of the comps, Leica is doing pretty good damage. And this, like I was saying, the synergy of this team, not only doing the haste buff right off the bat, but doing the energy regen. And that's where Arden is so powerful. He just got the root off. And the whole team just sat there while we were rooted. But we still get the win there. The Leica Iran synergy, just because he is such a huge burst hero, especially right in the beginning. When he pulls in the targets, he's already got haste, so he's attacking really fast. He already has quite a bit of energy from her awe ability. And that's why he's always the hero to get off the ultimate first. If you've seen their double tornadoes, just absolutely devastating, especially with the amount of damage the tornadoes are doing now. And that target was absolutely perfect. We pulled in Isabella, we pulled in Shamira, 2 super high priority hero killing targets. And we got them both right off the bat, got them both down before they could do anything. So this is where, like I said, an Almas might come in, because if Iran's actually pulling in the heroes, Almas has the ability to root when they're around. So if he pulls them to the middle, they'll actually be rooted right in the middle, so they can't do anything. The other good thing with Cirrus, though, is he has the sweeping AoE damage with his attack that does a ton of the AoE damage. So both of them are good in their own right, but I know Cirrus is super strong with when you couple him with Nemora, which Nemora is going to stay in the team. So it's going to be interesting. I'm really hoping from the Valentine's Day event that's coming up, which it should be, I think, another day or two. When the event comes out, I can get a lot of fodder cards. So hopefully we can pick up quite a few Mauler cards, or quite a few Wilder cards, and continue to push the Wilder Tower, as well as the campaign. And this one's same, we pull in Rain, we pull in Vark. And even right off the bat, he goes down. 3 heroes go down before we get anywhere. Pull a 4th one right into the tornado. And everyone goes to decimate the last one. So very cool synergy. Light Bearers, I feel a lot of synergy. The Wilders, a lot of synergy. So far with the Mauler team, especially with the addition of Warwick, not really too much. Graveborn team, kind of the same. I feel like they're definitely missing a little bit. Isabella was a great add to the team. But again, just the amount of CC that he is bringing, especially when he gets his signature item up to plus 30, so we can extend the amount of time that the target's frozen. Again, this one we want to charm slow on Arden, which definitely the targets we want to take down. On the top, Gorvo's just holding Brutus, which is what we want him to do, try to keep him out of the back line all that we can. And he just pulls in the next targets, and Iran just continues to destroy them, which they're 1.91 million damage. We are almost done with this chapter. Light bears are the only ones that pushed into 19. So hopefully they can meet or beat the team. The beginning of this week, Wilders were the furthest along. So they were the actual number one team. And Angelo just took out Gorvo there. But we got him down. It's very nice. So we are three stages away from this campaign, or this chapter being done. Again, kind of, I knew Sylvana was going to come right over to try to kill Lorzen, which unfortunately she did. But trying to keep Nemora up in the back, which we got him down. When you're fighting near Sylvana, it sometimes really works just to put the hero, like I put Lorzen up front, which, oops, I actually forgot to move him back. But throwing Lorzen up front really quick allowed Sylvana to be right up front when she goes to hop on him and not stuck to the back line. Actually forces her to come out and attack one of the tanks versus going to your number 4 slot, the middle of the back line. And this is going to be pretty close, but we should be able to get it. Yep. All right, so this is 18-40. So this will conclude chapter 18. This is a pretty tough team comp here, so we'll go ahead and swap it up. I want to make sure I take out Arden, which is the main priority, because again, if he gets off the roots, can be just absolutely devastating to the team. But in the same manner, Shamira, and look at the tornado, absolutely perfect. It's like a pinpointed rate for Shamira. 1.91 million, so almost doing 2 million damage. There's our promo pack that we're passing by. So 18 is done. The Wilders move into chapter 19. And right in the middle of the map, you can see the light bears there. So let's continue to push this chapter. And again, Nemitsu is going to be the focus here because we have to take him down. If he starts getting up totems, absolutely devastating. Which Tornado takes out Vark in the back. And an easy 5 kills there for Iran. All right, so 19-2. Again, we're going to move it. Here we want to pull Savius, but I know with Ogi you can't because he actually nullifies the effect. But we wanted Iran up top just to take the amount of damage that Savius is putting out. Very, very devastating with the Savius on top. Kills Gorvo in usually 2 or 3 hits. Same with Nemora, even at Ascended, he's taking her out in 1 shot. So there we pull in Isabella, just like we want. Knockback Tornado drops a lot of the targets, going right for Estrilda. And Morel's a very, very easy target to kill up top. 19-4. Again, the exact same kind of team comp. I want to take out Lyke here and Morella, the 2 priority targets. And just absolutely just dominates. It almost seems like he doesn't take much damage at all. And they're 1.85. And he doesn't take that much damage, not only because of his dodge ability, but if you actually watch Lorzen in the top, not only is he putting the inner eye ability on him to take more damage, is he's shielding him with the signature item, or the artifact that I have on him, as well as Lorzen continues to shield. So he's getting a couple of shields. Even here, he pulls everyone in. Right there's Lorzen shields, pops it right on Gorvo and on Iran, which is absolutely perfect. Ogi's running around the back line. They're going to have to run and pick him up. Oh, charmed him. So now it's Ogi versus Ira, which very, very easy. And that's where Nemora comes in. Her charm ability is just absolutely devastating to teams. And again, we want to take out Isabella right in the front, which we do very, very easy. Took out the caster and Isabella. leaving Grezel by himself. So Corvo does go down, full turtle. And look at Morella's Firebird, just almost destroyed the whole entire team. So 19-8, again, we want to take out Pharrell and Isabella. 2 priority targets here because of the fear that he just did. As though I believe it's Horrify, but just absolutely devastating when he can stun 3 targets for 3 seconds. Same priority, Shamira, definitely focused down here, which I believe she died almost instantly. Lorzen and Golas up top, hopefully, yep. Corvo got him. Got a good stun on Verk. So we are just working our way right through Chapter 19, which is 19-10 already. Again, Savius, but I know Ogie's going to stop the little pull-in. But if you look, Ogie is linked with Nemora in the bottom, so Nemora is taking a lot of damage that Ogie is. There's a tornado that almost kills Nemora in the bottom. Lorzen's a hero I definitely want to see a little bit higher. I know his signature item, most people have said not really worth anything to take him up to get a higher signature item. But I do like his toolkit just because of not only the shields that he does pretty good damage and linking the heroes. So when he links the front line with the back line, with Iran doing so much damage, the front line and the back line pretty much die simultaneously. And here pulling in Kasos and Laika. And even there, it's linked to Ogie. And Ogie almost completely goes down just because of the damage that Nemesis was taking there. Which that had to be a lot of damage, pretty short burst. Okay, 1.77, so still pulling about 1.5 million. And again, bringing in Kaz and Belinda, which Belinda is the priority, and it's kind of random RNG. If you've seen the knockback there, we knocked back Kaz, we knocked back the mage. Belinda was the furthest or the closest target to the front line. So Iran actually went straight to attacking her. Laika went straight to attacking her, giving us the ability to completely burn her down. And the little mage in the bottom doesn't interrupt as well. So if you got a pull-in like what Iran does, or if you have the throwing axes like Kasos, it'll go ahead and interrupt it. Same with the top. So they got a bottom and top, both double tank interrupt on this stage. So make sure, again, really knowing the heroes that you're fighting. Because for both tanks, if I'd have put them in the middle, we could have pulled a lot more. And this one, Angelo, we want to get down. Just because he has the ability to stun and heal, which makes a big difference. All right, so that will bring us to, I believe we're about halfway through 19-16, so almost halfway through 19. And Nemisu and Angelo go in. It looks like it linked Kaz and Angelo on that one. I believe Kaz we're going to take down just from the tornado going the other way. It's going to be a close one. As long as we can, yep, we froze him. As long as we can freeze him, we're good. Broke 2 million damage, 2.1 million damage there. Wow, just absolutely dominating the campaign. And here we want to pull in Savius, just like we do. Get the tornado going. Hopefully it'll catch Verk right in the back, which nope, comes back for the tank, which is frozen. So that brings us to 19-18. And again, Savius and Kasos, 2 actual dominating heroes here, but the mage again in the bottom interrupts the pull-in. But there's the second one, bringing Kasos, which we take down. Again, I think Gorvo went down pretty early. Lorsen went down pretty early. But Nemora has enough to hold her own up there. All right, so 19-19. Again, Isabella and Grezold definitely pulling in. Estrilda does a little knockback too, so they won't have their abilities to cast right off the bat. So making sure that he's not right next to her. Oh. Challenge a boss, so I guess it was the reset right there. A whole bunch of Graveborns. So again, Pharrell and Isabella. I know we could have went top to get the Chimera, but they got the stun off early there. This looks like it will be our first defeat because of the stun they got off. Yep, so that is the first defeat. Remember, 3 defeats for each team is where they're out. Let's go ahead and take out Chimera because I believe she was just dominated us there. Which there we took down the entire team short of Isabella. Naru is almost completely down as well. Got a nice stun, one more tornado, takes him right down. That had to be a lot of damage from Iran. Yep, over 2 million. Very, very nice. So that is halfway through 19. So that's one, because we were on 1820, now we're on 1921. So we're just continuing to absolutely destroy the campaign with the Wilder team. And again, Tornado just runs over 3 targets, even slows the target on the bottom, giving us a very, very easy chance to catch up to the Lightbearer team. Again, Nemesu and Isabella, pulling them both in, trying to get Isabella down, which we should right there. And that's the caster up top that does more damage. They don't do the little stun or the little interrupt. Those are the casters that do. The little kind of wolf-looking guys. As you can see, there was no pull in there because they do that little interrupt at the beginning. So we could have changed up the team a little bit. The formation, especially when they're in the top and the bottom, just be careful. If you're reliant on the interrupt like Iran is, because they will not cast it. This one is going to be close as well. the whole back line working. Oh, but Savius got charmed. Very cool. We should have this one. Yep, even without Iran and Gorvo. Still took it down. And that's where the charm comes in. You charm a hero like Savius or Brutus, they can actually just turn around and destroy a team. Again, we want to get Savius on this one, which Golis does that little knockback, so we didn't pull in anyone on that one. But we do have the front line on the K-Sauce linked with the back line with the Savius. We just got to get Verk. He's taking down most of the team. There we go. So very nice. So that is over an entire chapter. So that brings us to I believe it's 1925. Wow. Absolutely crazy. We'll hit the push here. Go ahead and slow the targets. Hopefully we can get, we got Chimera charmed in the back. Pull Verkin so we can take down Verk and Golis. Not sure if we're going to finish out chapter 19. That would just be insane. And there again, the top and the bottom, they do the double mage to interrupt the tank, so no pull in on that one. Lorsen just went down pretty quick up top because I still have not gotten another copy of him. If I ever get another copy, I can take him to Legendary Plus, if not a little bit higher if we decide that we're going to keep him. But I'm not sure about the Tassie combo. It's swapping Lorsen for Tassie for the CC. But Only thing that I've heard is with the Tassie combo. Tassie has the ability to banish a hero, and a lot of times it's a hero that Iran would have pulled in with his ability, so they'll actually won't take any damage because they just stay in the middle when they're completely immune or banished. Got the Brutus' shield there. One more caster on top, which we should be able to get down. He's frozen. And again, the CC just comes through with the freeze, which is just amazing. Amazing Iran. So 19-28, this is the stage that the light bearers are at. So if we can go ahead and pull in the team, which we do. Got Grezel down pretty quick there. Pulled in everybody again. Got Isabella, and there's Golas. So the Wilder team takes the lead. So 19-28 is done. It's their 1.75 million damage. So they do take the lead. They just stepped ahead, one stage ahead. So 19-29, one stage ahead of the Lightbearer team. So go ahead and we'll pull everyone in here. Again, Shamira in the bottom. I should have probably picked up Shamira, but hopefully, look at the tornado. Oh, it takes Verk out. Almost completely. It's going to be close. Oh, he got him. Got a little concerned on that one with Shamira. And again, bringing in Morella and Hogan. We actually pull in a couple targets on that one. And linked with Rain in the back, just does so much damage, and Rain takes a portion of the damage. Corvo just hops on top of her to take her right out. Which brings us to 19-31. So we're 9 stages away from finishing out chapter 19 as well. Which again, the big tornado straight down the middle. And even there, Iran did his vortex again, pulled Ira right into the middle where the tornado was coming through. So I mean, just the synergy of this team is just absolutely amazing. Which I can't imagine running with a Tassie and an Almas on this team. Which I think might be the future team comp. So running the original 3, running Tassie, Nemora, and Leica, and then with Iran and Almas. Just because Almas is going to root, Tassie's going to banish, Nemora is going to go ahead and use her charm, and Leica boosts the hasten attack with her awe ability. So definitely liking the synergy of the Wilder team. And it's pretty interesting because a little bit of a different team comp compared to the Light Bears, which run a lot of support. Don't run them very much CC, but with Belinda, you're just running kind of pure damage, where Lorzen has a lot more different skills kind of in his kit. All right, so looking at this, we'll do the same, bring in our 3 targets. We didn't want to go up top because Ogi has his little interrupt, so we wouldn't pull anyone else. Got the heal off, even though Corvo went down. Just a quick kill on Savius. So just absolutely destroying the campaign. 19-35. So we're 5 stages from finishing out 19. And Brutus is just an absolute monster. There's no counter for him at all. Now he gets his immunity shield. So if we could have taken out Savius, which this will be our 2nd defeat. If we could have taken out Savius there, which I'm thinking if I can pull him up top. The mage did the little interrupt on the top, and now we're stuck with Brutus in the middle. So it looks like this is going to be another defeat. That is the power of Brutus. All right, so that will be it. 19-35, 5 stages away from chapter 20. Let's go ahead and collect up our rewards. Very, very impressed with the team. Has a ton of synergy, just dominating the campaign. That was over an entire chapter. I believe what that was a chapter in 15 stages, so 55 total stages. Just absolutely dominated. Let me know in the comments what you think about Team Wilder, who I should be building. I think I'm going to end up going with Almas. And as always, thank you guys for watching.